Hi guys, it's Chris here from Heed the Ball Gaming, and welcome back to a brand new series that's going to run parallel with my Tasmania Berlin series, and we're taking charge of Falkirk. Now the reason we're taking charge of Falkirk is yesterday we got relegated, and Falkirk consider ourselves as one of the bigger clubs in Scotland, and yeah, they probably don't deserve to drop down to Division 1 or whatever, League 1 as it's called now, and they're a rather large club, decent stadium, decent side, but the thing with Falkirk was they had the best youth academy in Scotland. That's arguable, but in my opinion it was the best youth academy in Scotland, but we got rid of that and they decided they were going to go for experienced players from down south and all around that we could bring in and sell on without the cost of having to develop them from an early age. So things have backfired. They had Paul Hartley, then they had Ray McKinnon in. They had a big issue where they stole him from Morton, and yeah, you couldn't save him from relegation. We're down into the second division. So what I want to do is start again in the season, and this time make the Falkirk fans happy by giving them £1 billion. Yeah, that's right, we have gave them £1 billion in the finances, and we've spent some already by looks of things, but yeah, £1 billion. We've got a track wage budget of £5 million. Now, with it being in the Scottish Championship, it's going to be interesting how we spend it. Now, here's the kicker. I'm not allowed to spend it. Right? I have created a director of football. So, for the purpose of this, it's a huge investment, and we've put our own man. So, if you look at the staff, I've brought in a director of football. I've named him Dario Ferrari. Just all the dodgy people in Scottish football for the last few years have been Italian. Massimo at Livingston, the Bonettis at Dundee. So I just thought, Italian, he's talked his way in, he's terrible, he's absolutely awful, he has no skill as being a director of football. His judging playability is one, his potential is one, his tactical knowledge is one. He is effectively the worst director of football in the history of football. And he's going to be doing all the signings, all the transfers, bringing in the youth club players. He's going to be doing everything. He's literally going to be the main man. I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to do the tactics, pick the team, and Dario Ferrari is going to be doing everything else. He has £1 billion to spend in the Scottish Championship. That is going to be difficult. Bringing in players, the reputation of Falkirk isn't very good. The reputation of him's not very good. So it's going to be interesting to see how he spends it, because he's got £1 billion to spend. So if you'd like to welcome me to Falkirk, I'll attend that later on. I just want to show you the squad and everything and see how we get on. So if we just go to the squad. In terms of squad ability, we've got a few decent players. We've got Abdul Osman, the former Partick Thistle man. He's a gem, 31-year-old. A lot of Premier League teams were after him a few years ago. Great midfielder. He's going to fit in quite well. We've got Ross McLean, a 21-year-old. I take it Falkirk have developed him. No, they stole him from Motherwell. So this is what I'm talking about. They're bringing in these players from a higher division and trying to, but didn't quite make it, and try and sell them on. So it's not worked. Aaron Jarvis, he's on loan from Luton. He looks okay. You know, there's a decent squad here. We're not terrible. We've got Zach Rudden, again, on loan from Rangers. It's just a movement away from the Jordan McGee. He's another highly rated defender. Lost his way a little bit from a Hearts player. He is, yeah. He's very good. Ian McShane, another player. St Mirren this time. Ross, he's been about. He's a bit of a journeyman. These are the players that Falkirk were bringing in to complement the youth players. Kieran McKenna from Celtic, so he's he was Keeler Dunn. I think he's Ross County, was he? Yeah, he was. He's a former Ross County man. So there is talent here. Joe McKee. So yeah, there is talent, but I don't expect any of these players to still be here. I think Dario Ferrari. I know I couldn't think of a Paul Payton, there we go, former St Johnstone, Dundee United man, Partick Thistle. So there is experience here, told off a don't know who he is. Well, he's been about actually. He's been about Scotland, so he knows what he's talking about. Dimitris Prikaras, I think he's former Motherwell player. So we have the players. This talent's getting low and low. Paul Dixon, he's a former Dundee United man. I didn't know he was at Falkirk. That's a wee bonus. He doesn't look very good though, but I'm not going to go through them all just because Dario Ferrari is going to bring in his own players, and it's going to, as I say, it is going to be interesting. I'm just going to do the interview just now, just because I want to know what we're expecting. Right, let's get this meeting started. Falkirk are obviously a club with lots of history. Yeah, let's learn more about the club. I know enough about the club. Ancient. No, I don't need a meeting. Yes, I think it'd be good for me to meet journalists, okay. Delete meeting tomorrow. That's fine, I'm not bothered. Right, anyway, what I'm going to do is going to forward to the first game and see who Dario has signed. Right, so season expectations, Margaret Lang, who the fans don't like, but we've given her a fictional £1 billion, so the fans will probably like her now. We want a mid-table finish. I can do that with £1 billion. Reach the 5th round of the Scottish Cup. That's a bit ambitious, I think, and attempt to be competitive in the Betfred and Iron Brew Cup's not important. So we'll push forward and see. So just in terms of parity, I'm just showing you the signings. So all these guys have been signed already this season. So from Kieran McKenna onwards, it's going to be Dario Ferrari. Right, we have our first signing. Let's see who Dario Ferrari has signed. Elliot Christie from Partick Thistle. Not looked at him. Oh, I was expecting better. That's interesting. He looks alright. He's not terrible, but yeah. And let's see, he's a right wing back. If you look at the squad, well, we've only got one right back. So yeah, he is the one. So he's identified where we need, and he's doing a job. So hopefully this will continue. Right, Dario's brought in his second signing. It's a 50-year-old head of youth development, and yeah, he looks good. So for somebody that's got a judgment of 1 on both potential and youth potential, then he's doing okay. I'm happy with him. So we'll continue forward. We're playing Arbroath next. We'll play that game. Right, so nothing much has happened since last year. He's made a few offers, quite ridiculous money offers. He offered 100,000 for Blair Spittle, who is a player I'm aware of that plays for Partick Thistle. Nothing special, but not £100,000 worth. So he is going a little bit mad with the money. So it could get interesting who he brings in for this money. So yeah, we're playing Arbroath in the League Cup. Got 4 games in the League Cup. I think the biggest one's against St Johnstone. So I'm going to use the 4-5-1 that I used at Tasmania Berlin. I'm just amazed at how quick this game is, because the German leagues, all the German lower leagues are loaded up, so it takes forever. So this is quite good. So yeah, in terms of the squad, Mitchell in goals, Elliott, McGee, Eden Gui, Robson, McKee, Waddington, McShane, Petrovic, Keeler Dunn and Tolderov. Again, what I'll do is I'm not going to go through the players. We're not going to get used to them, because I've got a funny feeling Dario Ferrari is going to go absolutely mental with the money. So let's go for it. One player, Elliott, comes in, but he always was going in because he's the only right back in the squad. Be interested, as I say, I'll be interested to see if you can figure out how I want to play. So over to you, have a good one. Arbroath, if Falkirk underachieved, Arbroath have overachieved. Dick Campbell's done a fantastic job there. We're going to be playing in the Championship next season, beating Raith Rovers, which is my highest viewed video yet, the Raith Rovers video. which was me just playing about, trying to learn how to talk to the camera and get to know him. You know, the thing is, I'm more comfortable in Scotland than I am in Germany. You'd think it'd be more easier to say, but there's a few difficult pronunciations in the Falkirk squad here. All the way back to Jameson. Not overly bothered if how we get on. Oh, great by Keeler Dunn. McKee, the former Ross County man, Keeler Dunn making a great Petravius. Oh, that was stunning. Oh, was it? It was an own goal. Did it get a deflection? I thought that was a bit slow paced, but we're not going to show us the replay. What happened there? The replay's on. Faster. Yeah, key highlight, so I don't know why. Gavin Swankie, he's still playing, must be some age now. Played for all the Angus clubs, Gavin Swankie. Petravius, Elliott. Oh, Swankie. Played for St Johnstone, I think that's probably the biggest club he's played for. I didn't think he got a fair shake of a whip at St Johnstone. I think he was, always had the potential to play at a higher level. So, the Gavin Swankie. But yeah, he's done the rounds. And yeah, not much else happening. But yeah, Arbroath beating Raith Rovers. Raith Rovers are the other sleeping giant. Maybe the other possibility I was going to do this. I did start this against Berwick Rangers, but because Berwick Rangers' overall star rating was really poor, it wasn't really working because the director of football wasn't bringing in the right players, like any players, so it was a bit of dull. So I'm hoping at Falkirk we would be slightly bigger, a big town, and told her off, oh, a bigger town with a bigger population. I'm hoping that the director of football will be able to bring in more players. But I'm a bit dubious if players like Blair Spittle are refusing you. Oh, Greg Spence. A fantastic season a couple of years ago at Iowa. Don't know how I know all this. just quite nice. After all that time in German football. If Cardigan's complacent, the job isn't done yet. So yeah, the two tactics I've got loaded are the two that I use mostly with Tasmania Berlin. I've got the 4-5-1 or a 4-3-3, more attacking, and then I've got the sort of 3-5-2 with the wing backs instead of the wingers, and that's just for closing down the game. So probably my favourite tactic. If I can get a 2-goal lead, especially against some of the better teams in Germany, I tend to go to it. Probably don't need to go against Arbroath, but I might. Not really offered much, but near a wee. Make sub. Told her off. Zach Rudden coming on, who's really struggling. Tommy Robertson, and we've got a left back. Patrick Brow. This is the difficult about taking over a club, just trying to get used to the names of the players. Will we see Paul Payton? I like Paul Payton, gives everything. Oh, penalty. He does give everything, Paul Payton, so. Oh, how do you not get that? He fired it right down the middle and the goalkeeper just kind of stood there. Have the replays off? Oh, the replays are off, that's why. I do like to see a replay, so. Brilliant. Not been fantastic, but it's been job done. against a very good side. Well, for Division 1 standards, or League 1, so I get confused. Brilliant, there we go. That is a job done. Good win. So yeah, I like this tactic. I've been playing variations throughout apart from the first season in the Tasmania Berlin, where I played a 4-4-2. We've done well. Right, what I'll do is we'll come back for the St Johnstone game, I reckon. Yeah. We're playing St Johnstone reserves as well, so yeah, I'll play through the Stirling game, the Forfar game, and come back for the St Johnstone game, and then we'll play the first game of the season, and we'll see how much Dario Ferrari has done. Alright, thanks very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.